did it for the vibes, that's all I want to say, we did it for the vibes.
The race to be Mayor of London has ended, but two candidates had a rather interesting impact. Their names Max Fosh and Niko Omilana.
Hello!
They're both prominent YouTubers who have used the election as a vehicle for their videos with stunts and pranks.
I thought because you've used your car in your campaign quite a lot, I'd help you, give it a bit of a clean. It needs a what?
Max's videos were all about beating fellow candidate Lawrence Fox. He wrote, "Don't believe everything you see on a bus on his car" before following his rival's bus around. Meanwhile, Niko built a narrative around his TV appearances. Their videos racked up huge amounts of views, but was it all about the clicks, or was there a genuine political motivation?
The two things I wanted to do was to beat Lawrence Fox, which I didn't do, but also to try and increase the youth turnout, because I looked at the data and the youth turnout in previous elections in the UK is really, really low. And so I thought hopefully by having a horse in the race or a YouTuber who's doing it would slightly encourage more young people to vote.
So did their campaigns pay off? Well, Max only achieved 0.2% of the vote, but Niko came 5th in the race. Unfortunately, no data was collected about the youth turnout, but their impact online is clear. For example, YouTube searches for both their names increased by more than 70% during their campaigns.
I actively told my audience not to vote for me because I made it very clear that I would have made a terrible mayor. I've got absolutely no political experience. And so I just wanted my audience to have a look at all the candidates and decide who they thought would do the best job, would be the best mayor for them.
But standing for mayor comes at a price, specifically a £10,000 deposit. Since both their YouTube accounts are monetised, I wondered how much they had earned back through adverts on their channels.
How much money have you made from this?
Last I checked, I made probably about £4,500 from the video, so I've lost £5,500.
So was it worth it?
Yeah, definitely. I've seen an increase in subscribers. It's definitely done well for the channel. I made some great content which my audience enjoyed, but also there was a huge importance to me to try and get more young people to vote.
Some people might sort of say, is it right to be using a democratic process to be kind of furthering your own gain on YouTube?
But the thing is, I don't think I've made my own personal gain on YouTube. I've lost £5,500.
Max seemed happy to answer my questions, but as a follower of both channels, I wanted to find out why Niko was really standing. I met him briefly outside City Hall, where he told me this.
We did it for the vibes, that's all I want to say, we did it for the vibes, and we've engaged young people, we've shown the young people need to be represented.
On his website, he claims to be championing young people and changing politics, promoting a list of activists. However, with a series of prank videos and a lack of genuine points, I had doubts over whether he had actually represented young people, or if it was mostly about the YouTube views as well as the money and publicity that comes with this. Despite many calls to his agents, no interview and no answers.
He's very good at kind of knowing gaps in the content market. It's very easy to think of YouTubers as just being kind of like reckless content creators, but I think to really thrive on YouTube and to even make money on YouTube, you have to be quite business savvy. I imagine that if Niko hasn't made his money immediately, it won't take long for him to do that. So these are calculated risks.
So what's next for you? Do you see yourself returning to politics and standing another election?
I have retired as a disgraced politician. I'll forever be known as the politician who came 19th in the 2021 mayoral London election.
I left Max feeling intrigued by this strange mix of worlds. But while Niko's intentions remain unclear, I wondered how many more will use mainstream politics to boost their internet influence in the future.